I'm asking, in the meantime, what have you done to bridge the gap between students and the lecture room? There isn't a single lecturer in this institution that is unqualified for the courses that they are teaching.
Chair, there are no lecturers that are unqualified to teach the qualification, the subject or the curriculum that they are providing.
What is the minimum requirement of a lecturer?
The minimum requirement of a lecturer is an RQV13 a qualification.
Okay. RQV13 for layman terms. Qualification you're getting?
It will be the diploma.
The diploma, or
yes. Yes.
You do not have, I'm asking you specifically again, because even if I were to give you a name, so you're saying with your chest, you do not have a lecturer in this institution that only has matric, that is teaching any student in this institution across all campuses.
Chair, there might be that instance, but those lecturers...
Okay, I first asked you, when last you did your audit, and since the last time you are aware of anybody that is not in possession of the necessary qualifications, and you said you're not, there isn't such. Round 2, I ask you, Rosho, jiggy, now there may be instances.
I wanted to qualify.
I so quiet in that.
Okay.
It is either you are aware that there are lecturers in this institution that are not qualified to teach students, or you're not. It can't be both.
Yeah, I wanted to qualify that the minimum requirement, it will be RQV13. But there are those that they possess a trade test, and those are the ones that might have a matric and a trade test, and they qualify to be a facilitator.
So, your engineering lecturers, labor, I'm going to give you an opportunity to respond. When you look at all your people, particularly in engineering, do all of them hold the necessary qualifications to teach students?
Good afternoon, colleagues. Yeah, once more again, from where we are sitting, we might not be correct of the facts, but most of our colleagues, they do have a qualifying, so they do have a right qualification to teach.
You said most, you didn't say all.
Yeah, I'm subjected to correction. Hence, I'm not sure in terms of all they have the necessary required qualifications to teach. But we'll assume, because of some of the opportunities that come through in terms of bursaries to upskill themselves, that they use that opportunity.
I'm going to leave it there because it's very clear and principal. It is not right. You know, the reason why TVET colleges are treated like stepchildren and are not taken seriously is because you come to colleges and find such cases. Your skills audit is there to ensure that you have the best people available to offer education to students. If a teacher at a primary school level is expected to have a diploma in education to teach and practicals, a TVET college lecturer is expected to have more than a matric to teach students. So I need you to correct that. Students raised principal, acting deputy principal, academic. The SRC raised a concern about some of the lecturers who are not doing a good job at teaching them. If teachers are not teaching properly, there's no way you're going to pass as a student. Do you have student lecture surveys to assess the quality of your lecturers?
Thank you very much, Honourable Member, for the question. And what we do at the college level or at the campus level to assess the quality of teaching of our lecturers, we do what we call monitoring. So there are class visits that we do. So we expect, for example, your education specialist or the ES, HODs, and the campus manager to actually do class visits on a monthly, even on a weekly basis. That's what we basically do.
So if you do all of that, why is it that in this meeting, students are still complaining about the capacity of the lecturers?
No, I would agree it does basically happen, but we have a plan as a college. For example, I know that we have got 2 subjects at a level 4, which are electrical engineering subjects, where students complained about the quality of lecturing. So
how long have they been complaining?
Pardon?
How long have they been complaining?
No, it's a complaint that we received last year towards the end, and also the results were not good. Hence, we had to get that information. But then what we do, what we've done as a college already, is to actually organize a specialist for those subjects. Somebody who came.
So in the meantime, the people who are a problem are still there without capacitation?
Chair, it's not necessarily that they are having a problem, but there will be specific modules where a lecturer or topics where they have got problems. But what we do.
Let's backtrack. There's absolutely no reason for you to defend things you shouldn't be defending. In your response, you just said, as the head of academics, that you identified that there was a problem, that even the performance was low, and that is why you've embarked on a process of trying to get a specialist to beef up. So then there is no need then for you to want to defend the fact that between then and now still there hasn't been any capacity, because that's what I'm trying to say. In the meantime, I agree, there is the goal, and then there's a in the meantime process in your waiting to the goal. I'm asking, in the meantime, what have you done to bridge the gap between students and the lecture room?
I wanted to respond to that, Honorable Member, before you've cut me. We've got what we call co-teaching. So we are encouraging, and that is being done at all campuses, wherein a lecturer, if he's struggling in a particular module, then we get another lecturer to come and actually teach that module. That's what we are doing in the institution. Within the institution.
Okay, and then what happens to that lecturer's load?
Because you might have a lecturer, Honorable Member, who is in engineering, who's a specialist in maths, but is in the NATED program. Then we have a lecturer also in the NCV who's teaching maths, and maybe is struggling in a particular module.